Well, we got a new project in the shop. A friend of mine that I've known for quite a few years owns this 86 Monte Carlo SS Aero Coupe car, and he's had this car since it was brand new. So he has all the original factory parts that were ever on this car. Even though he's had to change some things over the years, he's always saved everything that's been on it. And he's been back and forth for a few years now about wanting to paint the car, and he's finally going to pull the trigger and go ahead and put a fresh paint job on it. Now you'll notice on this car that the front end looks a lot nicer than the rest of the car. And that's mainly because a few years back it had had some damage to the front, and we replaced the nose and the hood on this car. And I painted the whole front end on this probably, I'm going to say it's probably been a good 10 years ago or more that I painted this nose, and it still looks pretty good. And so we don't have a whole lot to do on the front. There are a few, as I look at it, there's a few dings here and there in the hood that will fill, and the fenders have a few little whoop-dees in them. So we're going to fix all that and get all the fenders nice and flat and straight, everything lined up. He's been working on this car here a little bit, just realigning body panels and getting everything to fit nice, because again, these cars were similarly done like the wing cars were that came out from Dodge and Plymouth, where they were pulled off an assembly line and they were sent to an outside company to have the Aero package put on it, which included the window, the big back window, shorter trunk lid, and then they had to do the paint work that was done to the cars. And from what I understand, the paint that was used on these is a lacquer paint, which could be true, could not be true, I'm not sure, but the paint's checked really bad. It's probably not showing up here in the video too good, but it's checked really bad. So what I'm going to have to do, just like in this area here, I did a little test to see how easily it sands off. We'll take it down to the factory primer, and then we'll go ahead and do a, well, if we don't go through the bare metal, I'll do some of my body work that needs to be done. You know, just clean up the areas that the factory didn't do very nice, and get everything nice and flat on this car. It doesn't really have any body damage. There's no rust in this car anywhere, and it's got one dent up here on the roof. It's got a couple little door dings here and there, and it has a dent here on the quarter panel right in here. I need to work on that, but other than that, the car is straight and it's got no rust. So you'll be seeing this one go through the process of stripping, sealing, bodywork, and final paint over the next couple weeks, because I got to get this one in and out so it doesn't interfere with the rest of the jobs in the shop.